one time when I was living in Marin, and there was a cliff face that we had to go up to get to the house. And it was like the end of the road. There was a park, national park beyond that, and very deserted area and very sharp drop. And it was covered in blackberry bushes. And I went out blackberry picking. And I didn't realize that I was stepping out onto the vines and I'd left the road. I was actually hanging over this crevasse, this massive drop. And then suddenly it went out from under me like a cartoon character. Like suddenly I went down and I'm up to my neck in blackberry brambles. And when I dared to move again, I started looking around and I realized I was away from the road and I could get the juiciest, best blackberries that nobody could get. So I stuffed my mouth and I filled my bag. And then very slowly, carefully putting my hands around the thorns and getting a footing, pulled myself back up, barely had any scratches. That became a metaphor for my life, that I never want to go down here again, but while I'm here, let me get out of it what I can. My basic philosophy of life is that I hate to waste a perfectly good disaster. That's my saying, don't you steal it. I hate to waste a perfectly good disaster, referring to everything in my life. I have gone through so much crap. I mean, I have massive PTSD from some childhood stuff, really crappy stuff. Every single rotten thing that's ever happened to me is turned into fuel to help other people. Nothing has been wasted. Nothing. Every rotten thing, whatever rotten stuff you've gone through, enlarges your heart. Let it enlarge your heart. This will be the springboard from which you can jump over some bridge, some gap between you and another human being, and you can be there for them. I learned so much from, all the terrible things of cancer. Boy, do I know so much that I wouldn't have known. And there are all kinds of barriers that I can cross because I went through some bad stuff. And so you can do that. Whatever challenges you have now or in future or in past, let them be fertilizer for your garden that will then bear incredible fruit. Turn it over to whatever you call a God or a higher power to say, okay, please allow this to turn into something beautiful for the world. How can I turn my life into a gift for the world? Let that be your basic stance. You may be in a hard, dark place right now. It's not going to last. Everything's impermanent. And you can kind of heal up with a big scar, or you can let it be really soft, flexible material that your higher power can use to help you be a gift to the world, your life a gift to the world.
Thank you so much for spending this time for us today. The Charlotte Buddhist Vihara is on Facebook, and you do have a website. Is there any place else that students could go to find information about what you're doing, what you're up
to? So www.charlotte, I'm putting in the chat, vihara.org is my website, and there you can find links to the classes. I teach Buddhism, meditation, everything free. I just teach it. People take care of me to live, and then I can give the teachings without charge. So 4 times a week I'm teaching on Zoom. So yeah, that's there for you. There's also a contact form that will probably come to me if you send a message with some question that's pressing on you. I'll respond. If I don't respond within a week, it means I didn't see it. So.
Well, thank you again. Thank you so much for spending the time with us today.